This is the Infinity Summit Group. Truth, passion, success.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Infinity Summit Group podcast. Today is March 8th, 2021. I'm Noah.
Xavier.
Logan.
Jesse.
And we got our guest here.
Hey, everybody.
This is Carson Darger.
Yes.
Tell the listeners a little bit about yourself again. I know we just did this for the meeting, but this one's going out on YouTube for free.
Right. So,
For free.
right. So I work for A Plus Garage Doors. I install garage doors. Outside of work, I like to kind of get my hands in a lot of different things. I'm learning a lot about real estate right now.
You like reading books, watching YouTube videos?
I watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Good.
Manny Koshibin, I don't know if you guys have heard of him.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name, but super, super intelligent guy. Over $800 million in real estate.
Dang.
Sheesh.
There's another guy in Montana, I forget his name right now, but also been super helpful. I just purchased a townhome.
Sweet.
Oh,
So
okay.
Congratulations.
So I'm planning on living there for about a year, 1 to 2 years, and then hopefully renting that out. And that's kind of my foothold in the real estate game is what
Yeah.
I'm hoping for. But yeah, just trying to learn as much as I can right now while I'm young, and then
course.
Get a little more advanced as I get older.
Good.
Okay.
So this townhome, where is it at?
It's in Stansbury, so right by Tooele.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a little bit of a drive for me, but I can get a little cheaper out there.
Yeah, imagine.
And then it's projected to boom within the next 5 years, so I can get a little more value out of it.
I would think so with the way Utah's going.
Yeah,
Just the Salt Lake Valley,
yeah, just
It's been insane. And once that's full, where are they going to go?
exactly. And even looking for houses, just like the competition is, it's insane. Like every house I would put in for, I had like 27 other offers on that house within 2 or 3 days.
Wow.
With way more money to put down than I had. So it's kind of, housing market's crazy right now. Really good if you're selling, kind of difficult if you're buying,
Mm-hmm.
but that's kind of how it tends to go. It flips back and forth. So
Are you building?
yeah, it's
That's
a
what you
new
said.
build. Yep.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yep. So
That'll be cool as
pretty
heck.
excited about that. That should be finished up in June. So
Then you'll be moving over there. And
yep,
Heck yeah.
a little bit nervous, but mostly excited. So,
Yeah. How much, if you don't mind us asking, how much does a townhome like that run out in Thule?
Yeah. So their base model starts at 280.
Okay.
Depending on which lot you get and upgrades, you're sitting closer to about 290, give or take. So
Okay.
really not too bad.
That's way cheap for right now.
Yeah. Yep. 3 bed, 2 bath, 2-car
Forget about
garage. So,
Wow.
That's sweet.
so
Forget
not too
about
bad.
All right, boys, we're moving.
Yeah, let's go buy a house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good luck with that. I don't want to be that far from work.
It's worth it.
no.
Where do you work in Park City, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be like an hour and a half drive or something.
Yeah.
That'd
That's
be
not
ridiculous.
worth it.
That'd
No.
be far.
No way. But you said you were doing like drop shipping and Amazon.
Yeah. So right now like I said, I'm just trying to learn a lot.
Mhm.
I have kind of dabbled in it a little bit. I've done some Amazon selling. It's a pretty rough market if you don't know what you're doing.
Amazon was confusing as hell.
Yeah, exactly.
I decided
so-
to not do that.
Well, yeah, you see all those YouTube ads that are like, "Oh yeah, you could be a billionaire within like 2 days.
Yeah.
You'll be fine." And then
$30,000 a
Get
month
into it,
guaranteed.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So confusing.
Sure.
Yeah, they make it sound a lot easier than it is. There's definitely the money. Money's there to be made, but you have to be very realistic with yourself. It's a lot of work. It's not just overnight you're a millionaire,
Mm-hmm.
So you got to take the time to learn, know what you're doing, and then, go for it.
Jeez. So what kind of stuff have you been able to sell, actually? Or is that
So-
a trade secret?
No, it's not secret. Through Amazon, the only thing I've actually sold was coffee. It was a mushroom coffee. So for people that were allergic to, your regular kind of coffee,
Mm-hmm.
I sold that for a little over a month, and I barely made any profit off it. I saw a little profit, but I mean, I was doing wholesale, so I would buy, a really big quantity of it,
Mm-hmm.
ship it to Amazon, and then every time I got an order, Amazon would just ship it out to the customers. By the end of it, though, I mean, the amount of money I was making and the time I was spending
Wasn't worth it.
for that product in particular, it just really wasn't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I would like to get back into that. I see there's a lot of potential there, but that's really all I've done on the Amazon side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still working on wrapping cars?
Yeah, so that's more of just like I guess you could say like a hobby at this point. Just because I enjoy the way it makes the cars look when I'm done, it's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
Maybe it could go somewhere if I got good enough at it and, took the time. But as of right now, mostly a hobby on the car wraps, yeah.
All right. So what do you do? What kind of things do you do monetarily that you feel are beneficial towards your future? Like obviously you do real estate and stuff, or you're starting to dabble in it. Do you budget and whatnots? I'm
Yeah.
sure that has to be essential for you.
Yeah, so that's actually my girlfriend actually does most of the budgeting. She
Okay.
she tracks that stuff like a hawk, she's on top of it. So we're trying to get rid of all of our debt that we have right now, kind of get all that down and save.
Is that mostly vehicles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly vehicles. So I'm selling my bullet bike,
Oh no.
and then I'm probably going to sell my car as well.
What? What are you gonna
Car.
buy?
So
That's like your second girlfriend.
I know. It's practically my wife.
Is it just because it got too expensive, or you're
Uh,
just trying to save that much more money?
Yeah, I don't really need the car. I could have a cheap car. I hardly ever drive it. I've had it for almost 2 years, and I have barely 11,000 miles on the car.
Oh wow.
So it shows you.
So it's just depreciating, sitting there.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
really need the car. I can't
Yeah.
justify the payment any longer.
What car do you have?
It's a Volkswagen Golf R. It's a 2019.
It's pretty speedy. It's
And
way
then
fast.
I've done a couple, performance things to it just to make it a little more fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I mean, there's no point in having it other than joy, I
Yeah,
guess.
get a truck. Way more functionality.
Yeah. Yeah. I would
Even
love
if
it.
it's a beater.
What are you selling your bullet bike for?
Yeah, I'm like interested.
Got two potential buyers here.
Honestly, I'd probably sell it for about $3,000.
That's it?
So we have a deal, or
That's all you.
Nope.
That's all you.
To be determined.
Why so cheap?
it's all I owe on it.
Wow.
So I mean, if I had the right buyer, I'd just get rid of it.
Yeah.
I haven't been on it in over a year. So another, it's just another thing where my money's kind of going in all sorts of directions that I don't need it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to focus it on our goals and the future.
Was this your idea or your girlfriend's idea?
This is a not just
Mutual?
her idea. That's a
Okay,
mutual idea
awesome.
here. So
She's just like, man, you're just draining our money, dude. Get rid of it.
no, she's pretty good about it, but I think it's smarter long term for us. Sacrifice it while I'm young. And
So, is there anything that you're gonna keep that like will bring you, I guess, momentarily happiness? Momentary happiness.
Are you gonna be happy with no
Yeah.
with all the money but no fun toys?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy like a cheaper car. Still one that I can maybe learn and do performance mods to. Just
Might I
kinda
suggest
enjoy.
a Hyundai Sonata,
Hyundai Sonata, huh?
dude? I've got the Hyundai Sonata Limited. It's a fairly cheap car. We got it for like 14,000 or something. It was just a few years old. It's got like the wood paneling. It's got the heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, sunroof, literally anything you could want. And they come in a turboed version. I didn't get the turboed version, but
Mhm.
it's a nice, cheap, solid car.
Yeah.
I don't know how much performance you could do to it, but
Yeah, I don't know either. I actually haven't looked into those, but like,
if you just want a good car,
We're not sponsored by Hyundai. by the way.
no.
yeah, I'm looking in like the $6,000 range where I can pay it off,
Fast.
just have it, just mine outright.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Kenson has anything lower.
They don't. I've looked
Low
recently.
like that. The lowest one I've seen is like 8,000 or 9,000.
They have one, I think, for 3,000 right now. It's like a little piece of crap Fiat or whatever it is.
Ew,
Like
never get a Fiat.
that big.
Yeah, little smart car.
Yeah.
I couldn't fit in a Fiat, so
Hideous little creatures.
It'd look like Mr. Incredible.
yeah.
By the way, this kid's big. We don't have the camera, so how tall are you? Like 6'4"?
6'4",
Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
6'4", and I
How much do you weigh? Yeah.
Last time I weighed myself, I was 230 pounds.
And he's not fat looking at all.
He's got horse attributes for sure.
I don't know if that's a compliment or
Yeah, like
Why the long
thing?
face? All right, so you're going to sell all your fun toys. You're going to get a regular old car that you can pay off quick.
Yes,
But
sir.
you're going to own a home.
Uh-huh.
And plans of renting it out. What other kind of monetary things do you do for fun? Do you happen to have you purchased any like precious metals? Have you done any life insurance, anything? Have you done anything that way?
I have not. I wouldn't say that I'm. I guess I don't know enough about that
Oh,
kind of
okay, yeah.
stuff. I would love to. I would love to know more about the stock market as well.
Oh boy.
it's a tricky bitch.
Yeah, that's what I hear. So.
Don't even start.
Yeah,
Suck you in.
Don't start.
So
You haven't
whatever-
started.
Whatever you guys know, I mean, by all means, let me know.
All that I know is that I know not.
It's a good start. To
Actually,
know
I
you
do
don't.
know one thing. Don't trade on leverage until you can trade regularly.
Don't trade on leverage.
Don't
Explain
trade
that.
on leverage. So leverage is where you can use a small amount of money, but you trade with someone else's. You pay a small fee of that money to trade with someone else's large amount of money, right?
Okay.
So you can do 5x, 10x, 20x, whatever, all the way up through 100x even. But the higher you go, the more fee it costs, and the potential of you losing out on that trade gets higher. So basically, you are using this much money to invest with this much money. By the way, I'm signaling about 2 inches to invest with 6 inches, okay? With fingers. Anyway, moving on. Say you spend $200 and you can invest $2,000. That's 10x leverage, okay? So if that stock or crypto or whatever goes up, then you're gaining 10 times the gains. But if it goes down, you're losing 10 times the losses, and you only have this much to lose, your small amount. So you can get liquidated. Basically, all of it disappears very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I just did a couple trades with that, and it was, I think I ended up losing around $3,000 in 3 days.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so you just want to be very careful with that. It luckily all that was profits that I had made previously, so I'm not like too sad, but still it sucked, right?
Yeah. Right.
So you just got to be very careful trading with leverage. Most of that was because I didn't know how to work the app, and so the first time that I made a trade, I accidentally traded with my entire account rather than setting a stop loss where I can only lose so much, and it liquidated everything, gone. Just like, oh, what the fuck?
So basically, start by basic trading.
Well,
Don't do all this.
learn the app
confusing shit.
first. Yeah, do basic trading. If you can hit basic trades consistently, then try moving to leverage, and make sure you know the app, know how to set stop losses. I thought I had stop losses in place on that one, and apparently I didn't know the
Apparently
app good
not,
enough. Yeah, and it liquidated. That first trade liquidated a little over $2,000. So I was just like dumbfounded. Wow, that was stupid.
So what's the most you have made in a trade?
The most I've made in a trade was probably between $600 and $800 in 30 minutes. So
Wow.
yeah, you can do good on leverage trading, but you can also do very bad.
Right.
And it's definitely not. We'll say it's not in your favor a lot of the time. But I've had trades where I've gone up, $700-800, and then like when they were doing. Did you ever hear about the short squeezes they were doing with GameStop?
Yes, I did.
Yes. So they did that with not only GameStop but a bunch of different ones. And I happened to be in both Nokia and AMC. I was up over $700 in Nokia when they stopped the trading, and it shot down negative.
Oh shoot.
So it was sucky. And then AMC, at one point I was up a little bit, and then it shot me down like $2,200, and then shot back up. I jumped out of that one. I was like, no, I'm good, thanks.
And the whole Dogecoin thing.
Yeah, Dogecoin was stupid, but I still came out positive on that one.
Dogecoin.
So Dogecoin is a crypto, but it's a crypto with zero purpose. It was created as a joke, as a meme, the little dog meme, whatever. It was created because of that, and it suddenly started running up didn't it 10x in a couple days?
Yeah.
Something like that. Just massive gains for people. I saw people's accounts that had positive $300,000 because of their Dogecoin. I was
Seriously?
Just like, whoa, what the fuck? So everyone started FOMOing into it, fear of missing out. They all jumped in, ran that price up. It got to 8 cents, right?
It got to 8.
A little over 8 cents.
Yeah, 8 cents. Almost 9.
Which is massive for that, because not only do they not have a limited supply, but they print more every single day. They print 10,000 coins a day. And like I said, it has zero basis for anything. It was created as a joke. So Elon Musk tweeted about it and all this crap, and it just shot way up. Anyway, I jumped in. It shot back down, and I kept jumping in more, dollar cost averaging down, because the lower you keep buying it, then the lower your average cost per coin goes. So that's what I was doing. I was about $900, maybe $1,000 deep into it, and it had no sign of going positive again. And then it shot up one day and got out positive about $150 something. So
There you go.
no, there you don't go. That was stupid.
Hey, at least you won, right?
I did, but it was a stupid win. I'm amazed that I won. I should have lost.
Did you ever think about getting into Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of that?
Yeah, I have money in some.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I couldn't tell you which one, but
What app do you use?
don't know?
no, I don't know.
Oh.
Might be a good time to check.
Yeah, I think it was Ethereum, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
They actually are doing pretty well.
Well, yeah, it might be a good time to look at that if you haven't seen it in a few years, because Ethereum's up over 1,800 per coin now.
Yeah, that's another one that Monique, my girlfriend, pays attention to. So
Cryptos?
Yeah,
She's
the one that would know where that money was and what's going on there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So someone knows.
Yeah, I
It's
hope
not
anyway.
hidden. Fair enough. Yeah, it's been fun. We've been doing it 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah.
Something
think.
like that.
I was down $100 today, and I'm
Was you?
set.
Yeah, I was also down today. That $100 I got in one day over the weekend, it's gone.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We'll make it back, boys.
Yeah.
Planning on another run for Cardano.
Just gotta find the next step. Oh, I gotta send you money tonight, or have you scan that code?
Oh, right, because you didn't buy any Cardano, huh?
No, not yet.
That's right. We need to have you do that.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty good price right now. I
Is
don't
it?
remember what it was, but it was like a
buck 13, I think.
12, buck 13. But the
Yeah.
charts are saying it's at a very good point. It's a lot to explain. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just do it later.
Okay. I'll throw the 2 bills on that.
Yeah,
That's what I was
perfect.
gonna do too.
Sweet.
Oh, I might have to as well.
So, aside from all the monetary stuff, are you comfortable talking about your spirituality?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you at with that?
How do you make it through life?
Yeah.
How do you cope?
Is there a purpose?
You just drink it all away?
That's what I do.
Yeah, just don't think about it, I wouldn't say I'm a particularly spiritual person.
But are you atheist?
No, I believe in something greater. I just don't know that anybody has that, figured out exactly what that greater being or whatever,
Likely not.
Yeah.
What is that called? Omnism or
Oh, yeah.
What you
Yeah.
said to the chat.
Omnism.
Yeah, so that's where I am, I guess, spiritually. I'm more mindset and I guess, goal oriented. So it's kind of whatever you're gonna put your intentions towards is it's what you're gonna create around you. I don't think
You heard of
there's
the law of attraction?
yeah
Okay.
exactly. So I only believe in science, you know.
Classic. So what are some of your goals in life? I know we've talked about probably a lot of them, but we didn't hear any actual goals.
Right. So I've always had the goal of being self-employed by the time I was 25.
Okay.
I'm running out of time pretty damn quick.
How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Yep. So
Chop.
if I don't make it, you know, it's whatever, but that's always been my goal. I would love to be able to help people and, you know, make it financially to where I can show other people possibilities, you know, that are different than what they see day to day, or
Help people how, are you thinking?
just go after things that actually make them happy, not work the 9 to 5 if they don't like where they're working, or, you know, or where they're living, just change their environment in a way that benefits them and is what they were actually imagining, you know,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to just living that daily
grind.
grind. Yeah.
Ugh.
So I would love to be able to do that in some way or another. Obviously, first I have to get to that point myself. But I would say, as it is, I'm already pretty happy with where I'm at and where things are going.
Yeah,
I just still have goals and dreams beyond this point.
of course.
How would you do it? How would you help the people? Besides showing, like, yourself, like, oh yeah, I'm wealthy.
You
as
gonna write a
shit.
book?
I don't
Yeah.
think I would write a book.
Gonna post it on the Insta?
I think I could do something like that. Maybe like classes, or, you know, kind of like, this is how I did it. I don't really want to sell it to anybody.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, here's what I've learned.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how you can do it, kind of deal. I know there's a lot of people out there doing it, but a lot of them want money,
Yeah.
you know, to learn that.
Yep.
I want to be able to have money in other areas of my life that I don't need that money. I can just help them, you know, show them.
Yeah, but you're gonna be using a lot of your time for that. You don't want to just give it for
That's
free.
true. That's true.
I know a guy in one of the chats that I'm in. It's one of these stock chats, and he had us pay $100 to him for, it was 3 classes. It was 6 hours of instruction. He's done this for fun forever. He doesn't need the money. He just says, yeah, it's just the time.
Mm-hmm.
Just $100 for 6 hours, whatever. And then we're allowed all of his resources that he's got in this chat that he's set up, all these different stock bots, all bunch of cool stuff. But he's like, yeah, whenever people try to make me pay for something for them, say, if you're successful, why do you need the money?
Yeah.
And he's a pretty down to earth dude. Jesus, my contacts. But
Yeah.
something like that, you got to have them pay something. Otherwise, they might be getting it for free, and it's just pearls before swine kind of thing. They don't even want it. It's just there.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But at the same time, I mean, there could be those people who say they want it, but regardless of if you have free information in front of you or not, if you don't have the self-drive and motivation to take that and do something with it, you're not going to get there either way.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, I feel like some people would weed themselves out. But that is a good perspective to think, you know, I'm going to be putting time, effort invested into that, would be worth having something in return.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just kind of like a rough draft of what I have in my head. I would really like to have those around me be on the same level in life as I am, you know. What good is being financially free and happy if you don't have, you know, your friends and family there to do it with you, I guess.
Definitely. Yeah, well, we're not homeowners, but you've come to the right place.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Like-minded individuals, you know, that's what I'm after, so.
Well, yeah, that's definitely what we're all about, getting that financial freedom and working towards that.
And I wouldn't even say it's necessarily just about the money. It's just about what the money provides.
freedom to
thing.
do what
Freedom.
you want, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and if you're someone who would be happy being, a doctor or a firefighter or whatever, I think you should go after that
Yeah,
and do that. But for those who want something different, I want to give them an opportunity to do that.
definitely. And we've got ourselves some dream makers here. You freaking killed it.
With what?
With bartending.
Oh yeah.
I remember you just like, man, I want to be a bartender.
Yeah.
A long while ago, and here you are.
Yep. I
And he
think
makes a killing, by the way.
Yeah. How long you been doing that?
about a year. I started on Christmas Day, right before the pandemic happened,
Yeah.
and then so
Been
last
pretty
Christmas.
fun.
Yeah, I love it, dude. I love going to work.
Yeah.
Such cool environment. Everything's different. It's not like the same thing every single day.
Mm-hmm.
So like, the bar fights. It's just like random
Yeah.
Sunday night. You just have a huge bar fight, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's interesting. I love going to work.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I think anybody can do anything if they put their mind to it, and if they, put time and energy into it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think it starts with you just being like brutally honest with yourself. Like, realize the amount of work that it's going to be a lot of work, but you have to be honest with yourself. Like, are you doing that work every day? Are you just thinking it's going to come across and just fall in your lap? Because it's not. You got to be super honest with yourself and put in the work to get there.
Absolutely.
I'll admit I waste a lot of time.
Yeah. I mean, everybody does it. It happens to the best of us, but how bad do you really want it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be.
It only shows
It's
on
been
those
fun.
people that are doing that, like you're saying, like everybody's got dreams, everybody's got goals, but it's those people that actually take action and will, put their time and energy into it, or even if they don't, then it's just going to be a dream in the back of their head forever.
Yep. But it sounds corny, but I don't know if you've heard the saying, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
I've never heard that. I like that, though.
I exist
true.
like that, but
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, it's a little corny, but it's true, like
Mhm.
put in the work and you'll get there.
Yeah.
Be patient.
Yeah, that one I have a hard time with.
Yeah, I do too.
Every day I'm just like, I'm a failure until I'm successful. It's fun though.
I just wonder what that point will be to where you're like, okay, now I'm successful. Because won't it be always like, okay, there's the next goal.
Yes.
Until I reach there, then
Yes.
I'm not satisfied.
But my 0 point is when I'm financially free. That's my starting
Okay.
point.
That's fair.
And so until I get to that starting point, nothing's ever good enough. Just go.
Until you're
You
your
know?
own boss, basically.
Right. Until I have the capability to just walk away from everything and still have income, then it'll be hard. I think once I get my first amount of passive income, then I'll be like, okay, I see progress towards that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be okay. Which should be coming this summer, if everything goes well that way. Be
Passive
getting-
income this summer?
Correct. Be purchasing a home in Tennessee.
Really?
Yes. Yep, I got I have a turnkey property management company that I'll be working through, and every 6 months or every year, I think it's every
It's
year,
9 to 12 months.
9 to 12 months. And then you pop up on their list, and they'll do the financing with you and everything, and sell you a home that they've flipped. And in Tennessee, you don't get much appreciation, but you don't get much depreciation either. So it's just a cash flow, equity, tax advantage income essentially. Yeah.
I haven't heard of anything like that. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's I mean, if you're interested in them, I don't know how they get you hooked up, but it's called Mid-South Home Buyers, I believe.
Let's put
Right.
a link to that.
Yeah, I don't know if someone in there has to recommend you or what,
Oh,
but
okay.
basically you just contact them, say, hey, put me on the list, and then it's those homes over there. You can choose a range, but I think the range I chose was from $65,000 to $85,000. So your down payment's 10 to 20 grand, and then you just start getting passive income.
Their housing is that cheap over there? That
Yeah.
seems
Yeah.
really low.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
cool.
cheap. And it's very, it's fairly neutral place. There's not like any massive storms. There's not a whole ton of like termites, things like that, that you deal with elsewhere. So it's a fairly safe environment for homes and good value hold.
Yeah, that's awesome,
Nice
man.
and safe. So
I hope that works out super well for you, man.
yeah, I don't know whether I'll be able to purchase a whole one or have to do a half down or something like that and go in on it with someone else. But one way or another, I'm getting passive income this year.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah.
For my mental stability.
Yeah. If you don't set that intention, you're not going to get there anyway. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. I'd highly suggest you, sir, look into creating a mutual whole life insurance policy. That will help you with your monetary goals for the future. And we can talk more about those with you too.
Yeah.
Or we
Let's do
have
it.
a whole podcast on it.
Yeah, you can listen
Two
to
of
that
them,
too,
yeah.
but
2 of them, yeah.
yeah, we'll talk to you more about that, but it's I think it'd be very good for what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know a thing about that, so.
You know what? Tell you what, let's talk about it right now. So the mutual whole life insurance policy, you essentially have death benefit that you start out with, right? And you pay a certain amount every month. It's a little more expensive because you're going to be treating it more like a savings account rather than an actual insurance policy. You can actually build up cash value. Excuse me. You can actually build up cash value, and let me walk you step by step kind of how you do it. So you set it up just like any regular insurance. You get your blood drawn, whatever, and then you have a certain amount of death benefit up to 30 times your yearly income, which is a lot of death benefit. You know, you're probably anywhere between 1.2 and 1.8 million dollars,
Right.
maximum. We'll take mine for instance. I got a policy for around 400,000 to start, and you choose your beneficiaries, all that jazz, and then you pay into it every single month. It's a little more expensive than regular insurance because again you're building up cash value, and you're paying for that insurance. So
About keep it your whole life.
and you
It's
keep
not term.
Yes, it's not term. You keep it your entire life. I think their terms end when you're 121 years old or something. So
Yeah.
Really.
it'll be your entire life. And one way or another, if that expires, they're contractually obliged to have your cash value equal your death benefit by the time the contract expires. So one way or another, you're getting paid out. Okay, or a beneficiary is, which is the point. It's a way to build tax-free legacy income, because any amount that transfers to your kids or wife is tax-free. The death benefit.
Really.
Yes.
That's only if you were to pass.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or live longer than 121.
Right. Right.
Yeah. If you were to live longer than that, good luck. But yes, because it's after-tax dollars that you're throwing in there, then any growth in there is tax-free. Okay. So you get this policy. Mine, for example, and most everyone's about the first 4 years. If you're paying just the base amount that you have to pay, you're not going to be gaining any cash value because they give you an initial amount of death benefit that you got to pay for those first 4 years. After that, then you'll start gaining some of that base premium will start going towards your cash value as well as your death benefit. Okay. And it'll start purchasing you more death benefit. So there's also, so you got your base premium, which is so much, and then you've got your paid up additions that you can add into it, which will go to your cash value. A portion of those goes towards your death benefit. So like mine, we'll say this last year, I put in anywhere between, it was like $6,000 or $7,000, and I've got a cash value of almost $6,500 now, and my death benefit, it purchased almost another $50,000 in death benefit. So it's your death benefit grows as your cash value grows in there, and you keep it your whole life. But here
Right.
comes the cool part. It grows with an interest rate of about 4% plus dividends, and you can take a loan out against your cash value at any point in time, no questions asked, and the insurance or the interest is about 5%. So you keep your cash value in there, but you can take out a loan against it.
Really.
Yeah.
It also doesn't count towards your debt to income ratio.
Yep. And it's not reported to any tax anything or to any credit bureaus, nothing. It's a private owned company. And a lot of them have been around for over 100 years, some of them even since the Civil War.
That is pretty nice.
They're
Yeah,
massively wealthy companies.
yeah. That's awesome.
And they only invest in very stable assets. Your money's insured and guaranteed to where even if the dollar collapses, they just transfer your money into the new currency equivalent. So it's not,
Yeah.
they make sure your money's protected and it's contractually protected and you're going to have it there.
Covered on all bases. Yeah.
Exactly. So at any point, were you to cancel this policy, you would just get your cash value back. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't want to cancel it because they grow at an exponential rate after so long. Right.
There's really no reason to.
Yeah. There's something that's kind of similar to it, but definitely not the route you want to go. That's called universal whole life, and it grows just slightly faster. However, that one is renewed on a year term, so it gets more and more expensive and eats up all that money. So it goes up and back down.
Okay.
Whereas a mutual whole life goes up and just stays up. It doesn't cap out until you hit that death benefit. And a universal life, were you to withdraw or cancel the policy, you wouldn't get very much of your cash value back. Your actual cash value isn't as much as what's shown in the universal life. So don't go with those, listeners.
Yeah.
Go with a mutual whole life policy. But anyway, if you happen to be interested in something like that, you can talk to my dad. He actually sets them up and he does that kind of thing. He's actually a wealth strategist is his job description. So
I definitely am interested.
So he might be someone to talk to.
Yeah.
But he actually uses whole life policies for a lot of his real estate and investments and things like that. And it's been fantastic. And then that's what I'll be doing as well.
Right.
I just got to build up the cash value.
Yeah.
So there's only so much you can put in per year and per month so that the IRS doesn't flag it or whatever, because it is after tax dollars, but much like an IRA or whatever, it has to be limited so you're not getting, I don't know, whatever stupid bureaucracy
So
crap.
You can't cheat the system.
Yeah, something. Although it feels like a system hack for sure.
Yeah.
They're fun. But anyways, yep, there's my 2 cents. There's my sales pitch for the night, guys.
Do you still work out a lot?
Yeah, every night, yeah.
Really?
Monday through Saturday.
Jesus. That's a lot of working out.
Sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Especially some of the nights you get home late and you just don't want to.
Yeah.
The trick is to not sit down.
Just go right into it.
Change and just leave. Otherwise, you just melt into the couch. And that's
Oh, you
where
actually
stay.
go to a gym, though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Vasa by our house, right? The Riverton Vasa?
No, I go to the one in West Jordan now.
Oh. That's stupid.
It's closer to me.
Yeah.
We go to the West Jordan one every day.
Do you?
5 days a week, anyway.
We go early.
Before work.
Oh, okay.
What do you guys wake up at, like 4 in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got to work early tomorrow, by the way.
So you won't be there? You won't be doing them arms? You'll
Yep.
be 80% next time, dog.
I know.
You'll be skipping 10%.
I know.
Poor man.
It's stupid.
That's
Why do you
aggressive.
guys go West Jordan? Why not Riverton?
It
Opens
opens
earlier.
earlier.
Oh, okay.
Opens at 4. Riverton opens at 5, and we want to be done earlier so I can come back and nap.
Right. Now that's some dedication. Why don't you just go after work?
That's
Because I won't.
dedication. Hell
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah, I can't wake up that early.
Oof. After work, it's too much. I do too much crap after work. I got too many stonks to research, dog.
Yeah.
I'm never home. Just wouldn't work out
Never home. Why?
because I'm with friends.
Oh,
Like
Mr.
always.
Popular. Huh?
Oh, he's a social animal.
Popular.
All right.
Funny.
But if you want to get into like the stocks and stuff, we do have a chat. Prerequisite is that you actually get a brokerage account and put some money into it, like a Robinhood or a Webull or something. Throw some bucks at it and actually want to throw money into it. Because we've got a couple members in there who don't invest anything and they're just there.
Right.
And they haven't even opened an account. It's just like, why are you here? So we'll be, yeah, if you want to get into that, you're welcome to. I send stuff all the time, charts and price points that I'm looking at and profits, losses, things like that. You know, told the boys don't trade on leverage the
Right.
other day, you know.
Right.
That way
Noah's the
they
only
don't
one that's
have to.
active on that chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one else is.
Only Noah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one
Pretty
that's
much.
active, yeah.
We all read it, but
Yeah. Zave's probably the second most active, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that other chat, how I just see all your guys' shit and then that's it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Yeah, so the point of this stock chat was kind of to have us all sending in charts and price points and interesting finds, things like that. And I'm hoping to everything that's great that it's going to get to that point.
Right.
But because I would also like to get value from that chat. But we'll see.
But you're just giving.
I'm just giving, man.
Come on, Logan.
I am the
Just
we're all
giver.
takers. Yeah. It's whatever.
But the
though.
stuff I give so far hasn't been very successful, so there you go.
BP did all right. He went up like $5, didn't it?
Yeah, BP did really good.
Yeah, BP, I got money on that.
I
one,
just-
so.
I was just a failure on it and accidentally sold out of it. Again, not knowing how the app works. I was
figure that out, man.
So those were two separate apps, by the way. I swapped brokerages and then was trying to trade on it and set a limit order where if it drops to this point, then sell. But instead, it just sold at that point immediately. I was in profit over $70, and I ended up selling it and only gained like $7. I was like, oh, fuck. So sad. And if I wouldn't have sold it that day, I would have gained about $200.
Oh,
So
man.
I was sad.
So do you take that money, you just leave it in that account and
Yeah.
continue to trade with
Correct.
it? Right.
So as of right now, I'm approximately even still with the
Okay.
money I've put in. Some things go up, some things go down. And so far, I haven't been able to consistently keep the up ones. So,
Right. At least you're not negative.
yeah.
That's something, right?
And in fact, I am quite positive in my crypto account, but you know, it's just like some of it, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm still positive about 30% on my crypto account, I think.
Really?
So it's not bad. I was up about 80%, and then I took some of that and did the foolish leverage trading. So
You're 3,000, huh?
yeah, that was big sad.
Yeah, that's rough.
Fat L.
It's okay. Now I know,
Now you know.
and now I can make more profits elsewhere.
There you go.
So listeners, again, don't leverage trade until you can properly regular trade and know what you're doing. Make sure you know the app. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
So at this point, are you just like the lead guy at A+ for the
For
installer people?
installs.
I'd say me and Carson Kelch are their lead installers.
I know you definitely do a lot of the big doors.
Yeah, I get a lot of, I would say, majority of the commercial jobs.
That sucks.
I think I mean, it pays more. Some days it's a lot more physical labor, you know, but it is a bigger paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely got its ups and downs. Sometimes you get tired and you're like,
Yeah.
all right, guys, I'm a little tired. Give me a break for a minute.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy A+ at all, or do you completely hate it?
No, I don't. I wouldn't say I completely hate it. Like they've been good to me. You know, as I make decent money for my age, especially.
Oh yeah.
There's just no getting around the fact that it is a physical job. I would say that's probably my least
Freaking
favorite
exhausting
part. Yeah.
sometimes.
My least favorite part is that you know, some days you come home and you just don't have energy for anything else because you just worked so hard all day. But again,
Most
kind of
days.
name of the game.
Yeah.
So
Pros and cons.
yeah, dude. No one's forcing me to be there,
Yeah.
Yep.
and here I am. So, yeah,
That's
it's
facts.
Definitely excited to not have to lift garage doors anymore.
yeah. I'm sure my back would love that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you've heard that I'll be heading out in April.
Yeah, you were telling me for
Yep.
your flight school or
Yes, sir.
something. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
It'll be fun. It'll be a large investment, but
Yeah.
it'll be nice.
Yeah, I had a buddy looking into that, and he was like, "Oh, it's too much money for me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it."
I also said that, and then I said, you know what? Screw that.
Are you gonna fly commercial?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I still don't know whether it'll be whether it'll be packages, whether it'll be people, or whether it'll be like for companies. But I'll see when I get closer to it, see what I want to pursue that way. And I don't know which company I want to go for.
Right.
But you got a couple main reasons that I'm actually wanting to do it is because, one, it's going to pay a lot,
Yes.
especially over the long term. It's got good benefits. You get free flights, things like that. It's fantastic. It's a skill I want to have. I want to be able to fly airplanes. It's pretty cool, you know. And it's got a lot of free time along with it, so I can do whatever I want.
Isn't it like
besides.
a 2 weeks on, 1 week off kind of deal, or does it depend?
I think it depends. You can't. I know you can't fly any more than like 8 hours a day. And they've got certain restrictions that way where you got to have rest days and things like that. But I don't know all the specifics. All I know is that most pilots die of skin cancer.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because you're always up closer to the sun, and you get exposed to a lot more radiation,
Wow.
So you need some
I never thought
sunscreen.
of that.
and they die pretty
Invest
young
in some
too.
sunscreen.
Yeah.
Just gonna start wearing a suit while you're in there flying.
Oh yeah. I'll just put my sunscreen on, whatever. Get a big old sun visor.
Wrap
I don't
yourself in tinfoil or something.
Give the co-pilot 2nd-degree burns. Take this. But no, it'll be fun. I'm really excited, and basically one of the main reasons is I see that as it's one of the faster ways to getting a large income, so that I can use that to create financial freedom. That's
Okay.
one of the ways, right? And it happens to be a skill that I want to learn anyway. So
Yeah.
bada bing, bada boom, stars aligning.
And you can get me free flights, right? So
That's possible. I might be able to get you discounted flights.
I'll take it.
Or
Yeah,
just
that's
fly
cool.
around, whatever. When I feel comfortable flying people around, I'm more than happy to. I just have to pay at least my fair share of the flight until I get my commercial license, and then I can have you guys pay me to fly.
There you
But
go.
until then, I have to pay at least my portion.
Need to go find like a NBA player or something and be their private.
Yeah, possibly, but that would also suck because then you're on call always.
That's true.
Zero free time, zero schedule.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting, but you might make a lot.
You might,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure you'd make so much money.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Until you're that one guy that was flying Kobe around, and then you go down in history as that
Oh.
guy.
That's so sad.
That would be sucky, huh?
Uh,
Bet you that pilot's family is just so much crap, you know?
nobody
Get
even
so much
like
crap.
what was his name, you know?
I don't know.
That's the worst part is everyone focused on Kobe and his daughter and nobody even paid attention to the fact that the pilot just died too.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah,
yeah.
nobody pays attention to that guy. And if they did, it would be negative attention. Oh, he should have been a better pilot, yada, yada, you know?
I wonder how I don't even know how it happened. Like what was the
Well, he just crashed.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. I didn't look into it. I don't really. Meh.
Crazy.
Yeah. It is, but I didn't.
Sucks to suck.
Yep.
Must.
Yeah.
That was fun. We talked a lot about me now. Dadgummit. And you're our guest.
Hey, that's all right. I'm learning here.
I'm pretty sure they're
Hopefully.
dropping the mask mandate in April in Utah.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
I've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
mayor,
didn't know it was April, but
the
Yeah,
mayor
yeah.
says no, but Cox says
Dude,
possibly.
I've been okay with Cox. Like
Fuck that guy.
I
You don't like Cox?
yeah.
I don't know.
I wasn't
Better than Jenny Wilson.
I wasn't liking him, and then I seen
don't
the
know who
stuff
that
he's
is.
doing with
She's
Guns
the
and all that,
Salt
I'm
Lake
like-
County mayor.
I
That
don't
that
know.
was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Isn't that on when
In-
is that in
in May.
effect? Like May 6th or something.
I don't know the exact date, but it's in May.
constitutional carry in Utah for 21 and older. That's
Isn't
so
it,
cool.
Isn't it kind of a joke though that that was already a law? It's already in the Constitution.
It is,
Now
but
they're
now he's actively taking down those barriers in Utah, which
Yeah.
I find awesome. And they're also trying to pass something where they'll be teaching gun safety in high schools.
that would
Like
be awesome.
actual,
That would be
like,
pretty cool.
well,
Was
where
it just
they'll
high
bring in
schools?
fake guns or whatever? Yeah, where they can have gun safety courses
Yeah.
taught in high schools.
Hmm.
So obviously the students can choose to take the class or not, but I think that'd do so much good for our communities.
Oh, for
Way
sure.
good. Get a lot less fear out there around guns, things like that. And then, this mask mandate thing, if he takes it down,
I hope
that'll
so.
There's already been like what, 12 other states that have done it or more.
16.
been a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, they're just like, all right, no more masks.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Agreed. I'm sick of
So
everyone being
nice.
terrified.
They do.
A
full
guy shook
capacity
my
now.
hand today.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
And
Whoa.
I shook his hand back, and I was just like, man, thank you. You don't get that anymore. I
Yeah.
miss it. And he's like, yeah, me too, dude. So, felt
Restaurants do full capacity now, though. I went to
Yeah.
Leatherby's the other day.
good. Full
You don't
capacity.
have to be 6 feet apart.
They almost
Heck
don't
yeah.
care anymore. Like
Yeah.
most places,
Nobody
literally
cares.
do not care.
Vaccines are out now, boys.
Yes, the
Yep,
ones that you have to be
CDC.
older than 16 to get. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Yeah, you have to be older than 16.
I'm
Pregnant
not,
women
I don't
can't
want
get
to
it.
touch it
They're
anyway.
gonna start giving
No.
it to infants. You see that?
They're going to get droopy faces when they're babies.
Yeah, the baby's
sad
very
infants.
sad.
My sister got it.
What an idiot.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'll never get it.
Is that your liberal one?
One of my liberal ones, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Oh, GG.
Is she
Um,
healthy?
I guess.
The only way I'd be getting it is if it's required for travel, and I'll bet you it's going to be. You're
Uh,
probably gonna have to get something on your passport saying you got the COVID vaccine to travel.
Yeah, I'm not playing that game.
Me
Well,
either.
you don't have to, but I want to travel the world.
I do too, but at that point, that's like,
Smuggle
know
me out of
what-
the country.
what are we? Nazi Germany?
Yep, that's exactly.
Fucking
And
joke.
here's our communism talk.
Yeah.
Welcome to our TED Talk. Ayn Rand, read up on her. Gulag Archipelago by Alexander Solzhenitsyn.
A bunch of the countries
Read it
around
up.
the world are saying fuck the COVID bullshit, too. Like, I'm pretty sure Switzerland banned even religious headwear, like today. Like Muslims and stuff.
That's a lot.
Not allowed anymore.
That's a big step, but
I
all
know,
right.
I'm not saying I agree with
They're
it,
like,
but
let's take it all the way.
Yeah. Not only
Yeah.
do we not like masks, nothing. You
Show
must
yourself.
be naked.
it's insane.
Shirts and shoes, no service.
We want to see your hair. Oh, dear Lord.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's weird. Even going into like Home Depot and I'm the only one without a mask.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's kind of looking at you. And you're like,
So they're all jealous.
I did
okay,
that. I
guys.
did that up in Park City.
You'll be
and-
all right.
yeah, it was weird.
It's weird. It depends on where you go. Like down here, a lot of places like they don't care. Even the vape shop I went pick up my stuff tonight. Nobody cares. They're all just chilling in there.
Yeah, they shouldn't care in any vapor smoke shop anyway. Their lungs are demolished.
Yeah,
Who cares?
exactly.
It's like,
But you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Even most like Leatherby's, they don't give a
They
crap.
don't care,
yeah, we always walk in without a mask, and they just seat us and good to go.
Maverick, though. I did have someone at Maverick come up and ask me to put one on.
Yeah.
Like, brought me a mask. And I was like, will you wear this? I was like, no. Please? And I was like, okay, fine.
Please. No,
Same with Cup Bob. They give you masks.
no, it's Smiths up
Yeah.
there, dude. They,
They
don't
give
give a
it to
shit.
me.
They almost
I'll
kibosh
put it on,
Shazer.
but
It was what?
Kind of banned Shazer from Smiths almost. The manager came up to him. He's like, "We've seen you come in here so many times without a mask, and next time you do it, we're kicking you out of the store. Like, you're not allowed to come in anymore." What the fuck?
It's so stupid.
That's extreme.
Yeah, that's way extreme.
People up there, are not
well, just
very
like
bright.
Harmon's, same thing, But it is a private business, and
That's true. Yeah.
whatever. If you choose to do that, great. I choose to not go to your store.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to, throw a fit or,
Yeah.
start breaking shit. That's your business.
You're not gonna post on Facebook about it.
Yeah.
So upset.
I'll just stop giving you my money.
Yeah. Easy enough.
It's hard when it's Walmart.
Yeah.
That argument's stupid, though. That's like half of our family. They won't drink Starbucks because they support
yeah.
abortion. You're all, oh, yeah, because your $6 is really going to affect them. It's like, okay.
Well, maybe not you alone, but, I mean, if you didn't have so many dumb people supporting that, then it would really affect them. It's just
Well,
like
I
that.
don't support abortion, but I like Starbucks.
well, it's also if you go
They
to
support abortion.
small businesses, it's the same thing. They could support it. They just don't tell you. You just happen to know about Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's
Yeah.
a Fortune 500, and
Yeah.
they have to have all their dirty laundry aired.
If it was a small business and you're like, oh, I'm spending more money and I'm not supporting it, they could be doing the exact same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're intentionally putting your money towards that, but, I mean,
I donated to Planned Parenthood. No, I'm just kidding.
Really?
No.
Why?
Dude, I don't donate to anything. You kidding me?
Stupid.
I like to keep all my money to myself.
The virtue of selfishness.
And give it away to other people who are better than me at stocks. That's where my money goes.
I threw away the vapes.
Yeah.
Did you?
I was sad. I said, oh,
Why would you do that?
because I feel like shit.
You've been vaping?
So much, dude.
Really?
So much.
I thought you were so against that back in the day.
He's changed.
New times. Yeah.
This pandemic's changed.
Same dude.
Changed
I quit.
Changes
You
people.
just quit? You quit what?
Vaping.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wait, recently?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. So I threw away all my stuff about a year ago, and then I just like always bum off other people when it's there, just because I love the nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll still do it here and there, but I mean, so much less than I used to,
It's expensive.
Yeah.
and it's terrible
85
for
bucks
you.
for
Yeah,
four.
it's bad.
85 bucks or 4.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't buy 4. Well, I bought 4, but it's for other people too. But still.
Not
It's
even
expensive.
worth it though. Those
No.
things don't even get you any kind of like nicotine buzz or anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Red
flavor's
man is
good.
where it's at.
Nope.
What
Nope.
makes the red man red?
Nope. We spent like $120 on alcohol over the weekend and don't have a lot to show for it.
That's not even a lot.
Yeah, not for a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's like
How many of there
3
were you?
fancy drinks.
6?
No, there's probably like 10 to 12 bucks.
Oh.
But still, there's a lot.
Just party man now. Mr. Party Man.
Every weekend.
Mr. Worldwide,
Every weekend. Every weekend. For months.
you're going to get sick of it
I am sick of it.
already.
Yeah. But also, if I leave that, then all my friends, poof. Because they're all partiers too.
Yeah, all my friends, poof, because I haven't been going.
Yeah.
They've been partying with you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm here at home all stonks.
Hey, we invite you.
I understand, and I say I decline firmly but politely. No, I'm good. Thanks.
Hard no.
Yeah.
McDonald's drunk is really good though.
Denny's, bro.
Anything
Denny's
drunk is probably
where you're at.
delicious.
Betos. Betos is where it's
Well,
at.
I'd agree
never
with
tried
Betos.
that.
This
Next
weekend.
We'll get it one
Yeah.
time.
That's all you
Next
want.
time.
2 a.m. drunk. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I wish I was there.
I just can't.
One day.
It's hard to bring
At
myself
Jesse's
to that.
bachelor party, you'll have to.
How
When's
old
your
are-
bachelor
Dude, I
party?
didn't get drunk at my own bachelor party. Thanks.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Best night of my life.
I'm not even engaged yet, bro.
I don't care. Let's still.
Are
throw a
you
bachelor
one of
party.
those ones that's against the system? So you refuse to get married?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've just been putting my money other places, so I haven't
Ah.
bought a ring.
Fair enough.
You know.
You've
Fair
been
enough.
together how long?
I don't know, long enough.
You don't even know.
Ever since, like,
Just another day.
It's been like 4.5 years now.
Well,
because you were still going to school, like,
I met her when I was still going to school. Yeah, I think I was 18.
Doing.
And I'm 23 now, so like 5 years.
Yeah.
Don't wait 6 years.
So- Yeah, that's next on the list.
6.5. Yeah.
Well, I want to be invited.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be invited.
Of course. I better be invited to your wedding.
You're all invited.
All right.
Hey,
Good.
thanks.
yeah.
If we don't see an invitation, we'll just show up.
Do it.
Here we are. I know how easy it is to forget people. I
Oh.
forgot so many people to invite them, and I didn't give a shat. Just like, whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't even there,
I know.
and I felt like shit. But I was like,
You should just showed up, dude.
I know. What was I doing that day? I was doing something. I had a legit reason.
It's all right. It was magical, and it was without you. So
Yeah. there you go. Maybe if I showed up, it wouldn't have been.
no, it was fine.
It was
I didn't
pretty
give a
fun.
care if anyone showed or anything. As long as the bride shows, then I'm good
Yeah,
to go. you
that's
know?
a win right there.
Yeah, that's a win. So it was fun.
How are the helpers these days?
We actually have some pretty good ones.
Like,
Nothing compares though, right?
I don't know, dude. I was
What?
installing last week, and I was off like 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. It was early
Dude,
It was
days.
an easy job.
Doing
that's why.
good.
I don't know what they were thinking today. They gave me like 2 doors with trim
Oh,
and a helper. I was done by 1 o'clock.
Mm.
And I was like, okay. And I was
that's a
going
good day
slow.
to be done early.
Yeah, I was going slow too.
Yeah, so they don't try to throw a third one on.
Well, I was just like, oh, what's the point in running? Yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
you don't have to run if it's an easier day. Yeah.
yeah, and then Martin didn't give me enough trim. So I got off early. I had to go get trim, go back and finish it.
That's not too bad still.
Yeah, I was still done by 2:30, but it's whatever.
It's a whole hour and a
Yeah.
half. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yep. So
Gives me PTSD.
still
Dude.
scared about it.
If you thought
Oh,
if you thought the door shops were bad back then, it's so much worse right now. So much
Cause
worse.
COVID.
Holy shit, dude! Like you're
You'll be
waiting
there
at
for-
AMAR for an hour.
Easy.
Oh, rage.
Northwest is better than Amar as far as loading goes.
Actually,
That's
they're getting
embarrassing.
better though.
Amar is?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
all of them have gotten a little better.
That 1 week of installing cured me of ever wanting to install ever again. Just never. It was terrible. I might even prefer sitting home. It was
Really?
like I enjoy making money obviously, so I'm not gonna sit home, but I'll just have a fat pit in my stomach if I'm asked to install again.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Just be all,
Just hate it that bad, huh?
It was nice, but it was also it's a lot. Waiting at those door shops eats your soul. Other than that,
Yeah.
day goes by great.
Well, it's because you're just watching the time, and you're like, I know how
Yep.
long this install's gonna take.
Yep. You're just on your phone wasting the day. Just like, fuck. All this time.
Yeah.
Could have been done at 3, now it'll be 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause every half hour you're losing the morning is an hour in the afternoon. It's just like,
Did you
Jesus.
ever work with Taylor?
Mm-mm.
He's pretty good.
I worked with Michael and Greg. They're both technicians.
I haven't worked with either of those two.
Yeah, they brought them over from tech, and they were both pretty darn good. Greg was killer, and Michael was pretty darn good too.
Yeah, that Taylor kid, he's only 18, and he's been there like maybe 2 months, and I can just have him do doors by himself, everything. Like I almost don't even have to check his work. He
Just
does.
a good common sense kid.
Yeah, he's
Good.
done construction all his life, I guess. So,
Oh yes, we need more of those.
yeah. So he did cut the power cord out of a motor the other day. It's still plugged in.
Huh.
So
Did it blow up?
so he flipped the breaker, and then we're like,
Did it
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I was like, dude, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we
I
had to
almost
go
did
and
that the other day.
we had to fix that, and then we had to go into the lady's house and have her flip the GFI
Yeah.
that was in her bathroom. But other than that, he's been great.
Heck yeah.
So
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they've
good.
been seeming to hire some good solid kids.
Yeah.
Some good solid guys even. Right out of, I don't know what jobs they're doing, but they're doing good.
yeah, there's a pretty good crew right now, I think.
Does Brett or Brent,
No, he has not worked there anymore.
Brett, oh yeah, no.
Jaden?
He works there.
Yeah, he came back.
Oh,
he
quit?
wasn't there. Yeah, and then he came back. I didn't know they took people back.
I don't know what they do. I'm not in that loop.
Nope.
Huh.
I was amazed to see him. Saw him back, and I was all, oh, all right.
Where'd
sweet.
you go?
They moved to Roosevelt. His parents did.
Yeah, and then what made him come back? Who does he even live with?
He's been living in the basement of one of his friend's house.
Huh?
But I guess he hated Roosevelt, which I can't blame the guy. So he
Yeah.
moved back down.
Is that out of state or what?
No, that's like 2 hours. Not sure in which direction.
North. If
I think
it's
it's north.
is it past Ogden?
I don't know if it is. I just know it's
Up that way.
in fucking China somewhere.
Wuhan.
Freaking virus. Freaking Fauci. Anyway. Yeah. Any closing thoughts for the listeners? Any general life advice anything like that?
Don't be dumb.
Are you guys ready to wrap it up? Is it about time?
Yeah.
We're at
Yeah.
an hour. So
We're perfect.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
So any closing advice for the listeners?
Yeah, just like Xavier said, don't be dumb, be a winner.
If you're thirsty, drink water, huh?
Yeah.
If you're not first, you're last.
Yep.
Facts.
If you need money, get it. All right, guys.
Well-
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, even though you don't have to. It's every Tuesday that we release a video. And then
Comment.
comment. Yes, please comment. We like to know feedback on these videos. And eventually we're going to get a camera so we can actually record these. I actually got that feedback from someone who said,
Camera?
I want to see you guys record so we can see all the face expressions, everything.
Yeah.
So,
And I
Do a
can't
lot of
slouch.
face things.
Yeah.
Like when we're like,
yeah.
stuff that you
So it
can't-
might, excuse me, might be beneficial to even put off throwing that into investment money and get a camera,
That's what I said.
potentially. That's what you were saying?
Yeah, before.
Nobody
do it.
listens to you.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
It's okay.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But so make sure to subscribe to our Patreon. You can see all the unedited cuts and our meetings as well, and get some merch. And we'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Peace out.
See you.